Hey there team, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Terra Invicta. Oh, are we still mid-turn? What's going on here? Projects are available. Outpost Core project. Oh, well that's good. Nice, cool. I mean, it doesn't really do anything for us, but whatever. Let's speed up. New project available, supply depot. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. Continue. All this stuff that I can do that I don't care to. We've managed to get Deep Skywatch fired off, which is great. In fact, we can just double check. I mean, it's going to take a little while. We'll make some other mongrels research for it. But what is this photonic computing? Oh. Yeah, right. But we're currently working on alien methods. Track signs of alien activity to attempt to determine why they are abducting humans. That's our focus. That's what we want. We don't... Honestly, I know the space race component is sexy, but that's not really our prime directive at the moment. Not really our super prerogative. 192 out of 89. Let's just see if we can't level. The problem is that what we're doing as well, building this nation, is... Well, actually, no. Getting the support of the people does have a role, I think.
Ready to go.
A dice roll? It does. Okay, so you're getting XP from that. But suppressing things down to peaceful is not really getting us anything.
Ready.
But we'll continue. Stabilize
Ready
nation.
for orders.
No.
At your service.
Stabilize
At
nation.
your service.
No. Stabilize this place, please. South Africa.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Good, do it.
Ready to go.
Beat them with peace sticks until they understand how it works around here. Also, we're pushing hard on welfare. We're bringing the inequality down. Oh, someone did comment in between my episodes that, what was it? That the idea of the democracy, like what I was speculating to be a good thing, seems to be manifest in this game. I think the example cited, if you just wanted to be a beat stick for bashing aliens from China, then you don't need a democracy to do that. And you'd probably be better off going the other direction, which is good. That's what I'm saying. The option should be there, you know? Forget your personal bloody sensibilities. The option to take that path for a player so inspired should be there, you know? And so that's good. I'm glad, because I was worried, you know, the way that this is working up and down. Like, for example, it's right next to peaceful, or whatever you want to call it, unrest. It's very clear that you don't really want bad unrest unless it's someone else's territory and you're trying to manipulate it to break in. But you sort of see, and same with GDP. I don't think there's a real advantage of having a low GDP. You kind of want growth. So in this overview, this kind of, it's positioning on the UI. I don't want to give this more time than I have to, but it's positioning on the UI infers that that you know, democracy good, not democracy bad. Anyway, that was just sort of my thought. I think that's how we got there. I don't think I can get around the 28% thing. 27% doesn't do it. Well, that's all right. 28's probably as close as we're going to get. Am I right? I don't know, 27%. Okay, hang on. 24. 25's not enough. %. All right, there you go. That's the best I can do. Oh, there you go. They require at least 27% investment points. Now, that number fluctuates as well, I believe. A value that will decrease with investment in education and democracy, or very high national cohesion. Okay, good. Well, let's worry about... I want to deal with one thing at a time. Let's deal with inequality first. Yep, the plan is still good. Situation, no change. All right? Continue brainwashing everyone. I wonder if we can get 100%. Just no alternate ideologies at all.
We'll restore peace to this nation. Ready for my mission.
Do you know how we're going to find out if that's possible?
Ready for my mission.
For it. Okay, let's check our relations situation. Who's right next door to us and is kind of small? Botswana, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Mozambique. Who's got the smallest GDP? 42, 35, 24. Namibia. Right. Now, tell me more about Namibia. Form Federation is on fail. One nation must have a claim on any of the other nations' regions. I don't know what that means. Must maintain alliance until time. We can do that. South Africa executive must have taken power by force or held power for 180 days. Right. And it's not one of the following, so it has to be one of those. So it needs a claim. Close. What I might do, set national policy for South Africa. Let's see what that gives us, because I think that gives us a list of things we can do, like declare war or something. Let's find out. I don't like that my GDP's dropping off. That shits me a bit. Nation adjusted by purchasing parity.
Order is returned.
Just how many control points nation has. See, it doesn't really tell you overtly how to increase that. Hang on. Monthly investment points. Value is set by a nation's GDP and reduced by the number of armies. So our GDP's dropping and yet our investment points are going up. That seems to be at odds. So there's obviously something else going on there that the game's not really telling us about. Stabilized nation, good.
Mission cancelled.
Oh, right, because we've managed to get to 0 to full peaceful. She must have had a critical success.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Oh, good. That's what we want to hear. That's it. Brainwash them. All right, here we go. Policy time. Declare war on arrival and any allies with armies. Declare a war on arrival and any allies with armies or nuclear weapons. Our allies will have the option to join. Requires the nation have at least one army, which I don't think we have. You may also join a war if an ally is the lead nation on either side. Okay, so hang on. Federation. Join the target nation or federation. A federation member must have a territorial claim on a region in the joining nation. Yes. Cause a one-time GDP increase. Federated nations are in a permanent alliance and share space, funding, and boost. Requires consolidated control of the joining nation's executive points. Right, so hypothetically it would delete Namibia their control point, and it would give a GDP boost to South Africa, which might put it over the threshold to have another control point. That's okay. Unification. Peacefully unify this nation with its parent nation or a federation ally that it has claimed the original capital of. Requires control of all control points, merging of a nation, consolidated and control of both. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Now this, interesting, cede territory. Turn over all non-capital regions claimed by another nation to that nation. Rivals must be able to improve relations to use. This will end any rivalry. Declare independence from a parent nation. Cede territory. Seek peace. Yeah, I don't know how... outside of war, I don't really know how to claim. Cede territory. Claimed. How would you make a claim? Okay. I wonder. I might have to Google this and look it up. It's a little bit beyond my scope. I want it. I want it. I want Namibia. It's mine. You sure you're not a dictator, Scarlet? Well, they don't need to know that. Puppet democracy. Inspire, go to ground, contact. Contact an identified counselor for a diplomatic exchange. Yeah, nation's economy. The claims column lists other nations that may annex this territory. Oh? We're getting closer. Claims.
What's the op?
I wonder. I can feel it. I can feel it closing up on me. How do I recruit again? I go to this. Advise. See, now advise just contributes your points. Improve the target's research output, combat capabilities, and financial performance. You know what it could be? It could be, because we don't have a military presence. It could be if I build an army. The build army priority will create a new army in the nation. Each army reduces the number of investment points available to the nation, with the costs being higher if the army is deployed away from its home region. New armies will be assigned to higher numbered control points before lowered ones. Nations may build one army per non-colony region. Non-colony region. And a nation may only build one army if it has at least 5 million in population, right? So I feel like maybe building an army would be the go. Build a nuclear weapon. I have done that once before in a video many years ago. I took control of North Korea and dropped a nuke on South Korea. Ugh, it didn't go well. That was the end of me. Everyone declared war to shut that down. Yeah, so maybe we won't do that just yet. Regions, counselors, relations, wars, allies. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let's get more allies anyway. Let's start allying everyone up. So if anyone goes to war with anyone in this entire continent, we coming, baby. Congo's so big, but it has such a low GDP. Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Okay, cool. So we've managed to make it totally peaceful here, which is wonderful. We've got the spoils. I don't suppose that's dropped down. It's still 27%. Still building hard on the space program, but I'm also very interested. I'm going to do it. I'm going to press resist. Knowledge, economy, nuclear weapons. Yeah, see, I just assumed the space race was the way to go, but also I've got my sights set on Terra, to be honest. Can I go back to my custom thing or not? No. Communist. What is that? Max spoils. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Militarist. Yeah. Okay, so I think what we'll do is... See, military as well levels up your type of military. Military priority represents the investment in internal security and military technology. It will lower unrest by 0 because I'm already peaceful. The impact on unrest is higher in nations with low democracy. Okay. Miltech will go up. A warning symbol will accompany the priority if unrest is increasing. Yeah, okay. Convests a 4% bonus to all investments for a particular control point, as long as at least one other... Oh, okay, I'm not quite sure. Let's... Do we pivot to build an army? I think so. Let's do it. I'm going to halt the space program and we're going to train troops. I don't think there's any getting around that. Oh, hang on. I thought 27 was good. Okay, whatever. 30 will do. Build army. Let's do that. Okay, cool. The public opinion is with us. At the moment, I think we're just really going to keep going. The only other thing that I could possibly think of is like doing advise. Does advise have a skill check? It doesn't. And it uses influence, which I don't really have. We will... What are you going to do? Surveil for the moment.
Overwatch.
It's a bit of a cop-out, isn't it?
Standing by.
Public opinion.
Your orders.
I'll put you on surveillance as well. I don't think stacking surveillance really does much. Oh, maybe it does.
Standing by for orders.
Acknowledged.
Alright.
Making our case.
Public campaign. Good. Yeah, look, so we've got a couple of things percolating, right? We've got assault batteries, yeah. We've got our research going. The Skywatch is going on the global scale, which is good because we want that done. We've got our own personal alien research happening also. Speaking of, that's exactly this. We've completed the alien methods. Having uncovered evidence of multiple livestock abductions some time before the first correlated human disappearance, it would seem that the aliens have been observing us long enough to understand Earth's biological and social hierarchies. In short, they have steadily worked their way up the food chain. That is terrifying. Don't put that in text. I don't want to read that. By analysing patterns, the species, locations, the frequency, the subtlety or lack thereof, the proximity to settlements of recent disappearances, we can now paint a clear picture of their methodology. Oh, okay. Allows faction to detect alien contacts with humans. Good. Updated codex with more information. Okay.
Commander, we know the alien didn't come in peace.
Well, that's not very good. The earliest disappearance were limited to lower order mammals, unremarkable if not for their frequency. The first confirmed human abduction occurred within 14 days of the crash. Since then, they have steadily grown in number. The initial victims were primarily from rural areas and appeared to have been selected semi-randomly with little in common but for their location. The second wave of disappearances, however, contained a disproportionate number of individuals of high socio-economic status, police chiefs, wealthy business owners, local legislators. Oh no. The pattern suggests that aliens arrived on Earth with a plan in mind for establishing influence, and that it proceeded to adapt its tactics first to our local ecology and then to our social structure. This is nightmare fuel. I don't like this at all. That indicates there is no hope that our visitors' intentions are peaceful. From now on, we must act on the assumption that we are at war. As news of these abductions continue to spread, others are likely to draw the same conclusion. Oh my goodness gracious. Investigate returned abductees. Oh, they're returning them. They're body snatching. They're swapping out their brains. Oh my god, that might be an improvement for some of the higher people. But anyway, that's fine. We have strange news. First one, then several of the missing humans have resurfaced. While their families are naturally relieved, it's hard to see why the aliens are acting in this way. Why go to so much effort to abduct human victims, then simply return them unharmed? Until we know more, I recommend that we send counselors to regions of suspected alien activity and place all returned abductees under immediate surveillance. Yes, no, true. If these individuals have some part in the aliens' plan, we need to learn more and quickly. Perform surveil missions in areas with suspected alien presence. Send counselors to investigate. Oh, okay, right. Same story. Same story. I guess we need to pick a new project. I mean, like, see, like this lab, it's a space station lab, I believe, is the idea. I think what we'll do is we'll just do that for the, we'll just do the mark time sort of ones, and we'll turn it off and we'll go for Deep System Skywatch. Right? We'll push that through. Okay. That's distressing. UFO crashes in China. Geez, they love China at the moment, don't they?
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Yep.
People will come to our side.
The people will come to our side.
Coup in the Congo? What is this bullshit? No! I was just marveling at my beautiful Congo. You bloody get out of here, you servant scummers. Right, well, it gives us something to do, that's for sure. Gotta shut that down. Congo. Insurrection. I don't like that. Totalitarian. Ugh, maybe this Africa plan's not going so great. I mean, things are great down here in South Africa. The Congo? Congo, not so much. All right.
Where do you need me?
For starters, investigate alien activity. What happened? I thought there was a crash in China. Right here. UFO crash site.
Ready.
Where do you need me?
I need you in bloody
I'm here.
China is where I need you. All right, well, okay, hang on. Let's look after our interests first. Purge. Take control from an enemy faction. All right? Yes, done. 97%. That sounds
taking
pretty good to
power.
me. Yeah, take it
Standing
back.
by.
Absolute grubs. Degeneracy.
Standing by.
Coming in here and taking what's mine. All right, we're going to go surveil China.
Initiating
Surveil?
recon.
What's the op?
You know what? I'm just going to stack surveil there.
Eyes up.
Reporting in. Setting a watch.
Because I think they do the surrounding area. I don't
What's
know.
the op?
I don't really know. But that's okay. And what can you do? You can scream in a loudspeaker, so you're not really worth much at all, are you? You go here.
We must persuade the people.
Yeah. Good. You do that, thanks,
Initiating
bloody
recon.
Andrew, or whatever your name is. Yo
Eyes up.
Takagi. All right, we're surveilling.
Surveilling target area.
Good. Give me some answers, please. Bloody body snatchers. Don't like that.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Oh, good. Let's get this bloody purge mission going. Here we go. Well, South Africa's fallen apart a little bit.
We are in control now.
Good. Never any doubt. So, we're missing a control point in Congo. Or maybe their GDP. Nah, it doesn't look like their GDP grew. I don't suppose we
Where
found. Here we go. We found an alien asset. This is great. Alien life forms. Assault asset. Is that all we
Ready
can
for
do?
orders.
Is assault it? Good.
What's the op?
At your service.
Assault
Standing
that
by for
alien
orders.
asset.
And
Yeah, what's
ready to
this?
go.
It looks like it might have a timer
Heading to the
against it.
LZ.
Ready for my mission.
What I will get you to do is surveil
On Overwatch.
surrounding regions.
I'm here. On Overwatch.
Do you know what you're
Standing
doing,
by.
Scarlet? I do not. Jeez, China's getting out of control. Public campaign.
Making our case.
Where to? We'll make our appeal.
All right, South Africa. Welfare is a bit of a problem, is it? This is one of those things that I just got to jam the points in to tick it over. So I might be able to adjust this on the fly.
They are not life forms
Oh.
or xenosapiens. They are demons incarnate.
Yeah,
They
right.
and the traitors who
Okay, well, you can tell he's
Initiating
operating on
surveillance.
all bloody cylinders.
Initiating surveillance.
See, my military is dropping off. Let's worry about welfare first. Space stock, that's cool. Let's get our welfare up. New project, yeah. You can see it ticking away.
We've moved the needle.
We've moved the needle.
How could one so young,
Here we go,
taught
Skywatch.
as you are by the modern world, begin to understand what war is? I did what had to be done. Closing your eyes and wishing the monster away only makes you an easier meal.
Yeah, right.
Colonel Hans Castillo, during a war crimes trial.
Yeah, of course, that makes about sense. Maybe I picked the wrong faction. Okay, so we got Deep Skywatch and we actually pushed it through so we can pick the next tech for whatever reason. Living with the certainty that we are not alone requires we change from observing the cold worlds, our outer solar system, the cold worlds, our outer solar system, when it suits. We change from observing the cold worlds of our outer solar system when it suits some scientific purpose to actively monitoring them. That's a typo. As an intelligence gathering operation, like sentinels on the watchtower. Oh, right. Okay, so we're talking about going deeper beyond Saturn, I think it was. With Earth and space stations constantly in motion, doing so requires an integrated network of sensors and analysts ready to investigate whether a transient blip is a small and simple chunk of nickel and iron on a grand journey through the universe, or an alien spacecraft coasting towards Earth. Allows faction to track alien vessels and structures anywhere in the solar system. Immediately reveals all alien vessels and habitats within our detection range. Oh, that's pretty wild. Open research. Alien base detected at Trigatia Planum in Lewiston. Is that a planet? Is that a take me there? Is that a moon? Alien station detected. Oh no, I don't like this at all. Orbiting Lewiston on art. Oh my god. How many bases? Oh, this is a big problem. There's a big problem. Okay, so where is this planetoid? Are you a moon? Alright, you've got some sort of orbit. What is this thing? It's a planetoid, right? I don't know much about this. The fact that there's all these bips out there kind of blows my mind. Anyway, well, we found out where they're bloody staging from. That's crazy. And then you zoom in. Yeah. So you got all these planetoids and it's kind of cool. It's kind of groovy.
Mission in progress.
Anyway, but that's terrifying that they've set up 10 billion bases and I can't get my car out of the garage, to use the analogy of getting my space station going. Having space station erectile dysfunction. We've detected new alien fleet transferring into low orbit. What is this? Zoom. Look at this thing. Oh, and I like the look at that. Look at that. That's very pointy. Ugh.
Wrapping up here.
Okay, right. Well, I almost wish I didn't research that. Now, I need to pick a new research, but I was wondering if I'd be getting a better objective. Industrialized space. Salvage alien technology. Well, you know, this gives us a unique opportunity to actually look at, and without trying to get scared, the overall tech tree, right? View full tech tree, isn't that what this is? Oh no, that's even bigger. No, view tech only tree. That, okay, whatever, that works. So what do we got here? Mission to asteroids, solid core fission systems, Ad Astra, directed space research. See, all of this requires us going into space more. I'm kind of, I'm not trying to be stubborn. But what about some more Terra specific things? Augmented reality. Damage control drones. Photonic computing, which we're working on at the moment. Honestly, I think I'm just going to pass the handball. It looks like, for whatever reason, our rivals... Well, do I want to throw a spanner in the works a little bit? Because they're clearly pushing for this. So I could just go with the flow and give them space tourism, but that's what they want. What's going on here? We're not alone. Advanced electromagnetism. Oh, hang on. These might be more my things. Arrival markets. That sort of thing. Domestic politics. Arrival international relations. 5,000 research. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. How do I pick that? 5,000 research as well. Okay, yeah, good. That's really gonna shit in someone's cereal. And then I'm not gonna contribute anything to it. Cool. That works, I guess. See, I don't really know what any of those techs, and the game's kind of vague. Like, it almost assumes that you've played through it already to know what they do. Like, if I go tech details, completion may unlock the following technologies, right? East African Fed... Oh, this is how you generate claims. East African Federation. Restore Warsaw. Oh boy. Wait. This was a meme, but now we're researching it with all our might. We're putting everything in on that. Oh, bonza. Okay, very good. All right, team, let me know if you want to see some more. Otherwise, might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.